Hey guys, it's Kyle. So I know I said I was going to do a video if you watched my last video, which is unlikely, but if you already watched my last video, I said I was just going to do a video the next video was going to be next Sunday for sure. But I decided something else came up on my mind. Last weekend I actually saw Deadpool and Batman vs. Superman. A couple weekends ago I saw Antman. And in case you're wondering why I'm talking so fast, I'm going to do 3 movie reviews in one video. And then there's going to be no time limit, but I decided if I talk fast, maybe I could save some time. And so just pay attention if you have to. Slow down the video a couple times if you really have to, if you have all the time. Anyway, so I'm going to be talking about the movie Antman. Now, a couple of my friends actually said the movie was actually not the best and could have used some work. But I decided to watch it, and I thought, I like this movie. This movie was pretty good. The fights were good, the special effects were good, I like the story, and a lot of other things. Now, everything, in my opinion, it was okay. Now, I know it wasn't the original Antman, Hank Pym from the comics, and it was the second Antman, Scott Lang, and, I thought it was okay. In all honesty, I wish he would have grown in size like he actually could do. I thought that would have made him awesomer. But then again, he's mainly supposed to shrink in size, but at least for Captain America Civil War, he actually grew in size, that's all I know. But I never saw the movie, I just saw that particular one scene, and when I actually do get to see the whole movie, then I will give a review on that one. If I actually do get to see the movie, who's there? This freaking camera's just screwing with me now. It's like I'm seeing something there. I don't think this place is haunted, because this house is just brand new. So, quick review. Antman was pretty good. I recommend you guys go and see it. The story plot was good. Everything I said was good. Any downsides? Anything? I'm trying to remember everything. No. Okay. Batman vs. Superman. Now, this one, I'm actually, I'd have to say maybe okay on this one. Now, the thing about this movie is that I watch it and I go, ooh, we actually get to watch it. They promoted this movie in 2014, and when we finally get to see it, we're like, wow, this movie sucked horribly. In all honesty, that's what I heard, but I actually did decide to watch it because it's like, I've waited so long for this movie, I'm not going to let people tell me not to watch it. I mean, if I want to waste my time watching it, I'm going to do it because, in all honesty, you think I have anything better to do? I do nothing most of my life. I'm sitting around my parents' house all the time trying to find a job, and I can't. And trying to find my own place, but it seems like, well, one, I really need a job first, and no place is hiring. That's beside the point. And for the Batman vs. Superman thing, they do that thing with movie trailers. They promote movies many years before it's actually going to be released. Like, they promoted in 2014, the last time I knew about it. And the thing is, we were so hyped up when they said it was coming out in 2016, we're like, what? Oh my gosh! We have to wait that long for the movie? And when 2016 finally arrived, we had to see the movie. It's like, yeah! And I was like, we wasted this much. Why do you gotta do that? They're gonna promote movies early on, but when you do that, they're gonna suck when they actually come out. They do! They are! That's just natural! I've never been so disappointed with a movie when they killed Quicksilver in Avengers Age of Ultron. I watched the movie. I want to give a review on that, but, you know what? You guys have already seen the movie by now. So, you know what? I like the movie. But we all know Quicksilver died at the end. And possibly Hulk. I doubt that he died. But I don't know for sure because they showed the last scene with him in the fighter jet that crashed into the ocean. And he never showed up again. I doubt that he actually died from that. But it was... But I've heard some people say, yeah, he's probably dead. But I heard he was supposed to make an appearance in Thor Ragnarok. So, maybe he's not dead. But please bring Quicksilver back. I liked him. He was good in the movie, and you just killed him off, you cruel, heartless bastards. Okay, anyway, beside the point. Batman vs. Superman, Doomsday was not the same as the comics. I mean, he actually had heat vision, that's not Doomsday, but it does make him a little bit better. And Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, already when I watched the trailer, I was like, this guy was already way too hyped up to be Lex Luthor. Corey Stoll from Antman, when he played the Yellow Jacket, he would have made a better Lex Luthor. He was more, he actually had the bald head. He was actually much more calm, so he would have seemed perfect. At least in my opinion, Jesse Eisenberg was just way too hyped up. Almost like me right now. Me, hyped up. But he seemed more like the Joker. If you saw my eyes, if you had my mind, my eyes, and my perspective, you could probably tell, you'd probably see, he was more like he looked somewhat like Heath Ledger. But maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just the way I process things up in here. I don't know how anyone else processes things, but the movie, if. And they just killed off Superman? You killed off Superman? And you didn't even hint something about bringing him back to life? He's dead! You killed him! Superman's not... Sorry. You killed Superman, and you're not gonna bring him back? Who does that? Other than Avengers Age of Ultron, where they just kill off Quicksilver. Now I'm angry. Now the only other thing to be happy about is the movie Deadpool. That movie was funny. Ryan Reynolds was actually pretty good. He wasn't as ugly as he was in the comics, but I did like him. I liked the movie. I like how he broke both of his arms on that big metal guy, Colossus. And his arms actually looked like pool noodles in the AC/DC lightning bolt. Or is it just me? Am I the only one that actually thought that? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but I like how they grab him by his arm and he makes a reference to the movie 127 Hours and just amputates his own arm and it grows by his back. Let's see. I like the Zamboni. I like that part. He's running over the guy. It's like, tell me where your boss is, you're gonna die in 5 minutes. I like that part. That was actually really funny to me. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but I thought it was funny. A lot of parts of the movie were actually pretty funny. Deadpool curses a lot. There was also quite a bit of swearing, and I just have that sense of humor. The movie was pretty good. Breaking the fourth wall a couple times. Just a lot of the stuff he did just didn't make sense. And I like how it's like, see, I wear the red suit because bad guys can't see me bleed. And I don't know, I just like the way he pointed too. This guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants. It's pretty obvious because if he didn't wear the brown pants, people would definitely know that he shed his pants. But whatever, my opinion, I guess. Everything's my opinion. Everyone, my opinion. I have an opinion on something. I will go by it. You can't change it. No one can. Wow. I would say that this video was going to be a time saver, but I guess it wasn't. Anyway, so I'm going to go right now. See you guys later. Oh, frick. Okay. Oh, it's still recording. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go and if there's something else to talk about, if I was going to talk about, I'm going to put it in the description below for you guys. Make sure to read it if I remember. And I will see you back on Sunday after I get my review on Suicide Squad. Alright, guys. Thanks. Goodbye.